Hey Alicia, how are you doing, love? Hello. Hello, hello. I'm okay. How are you? That's good, Alicia. Very good to hear. Yeah, I had told everybody yesterday in the live, but I think you left early before I said that, and I told everybody I was posting it today instead. I only put two up so far. Thank you for being concerned, though. Appreciate it. Excuse me. I might be doing something for Friday for the holiday. Friday and Saturday, even if it's only for like an hour, I'm thinking about it. Um, it probably would be on TikTok though. I'm thinking. Yeah, I've been thinking about it. I might. I'm gonna see. I'm not gonna make any promises, but definitely will see though. Hey, Yali, and that's Pam, right? Pam. Um, I mean, I don't. I mean, I guess. I guess you could say so, Alicia. You know, just thankful to see it. You know what I mean? Yeah, you say you're stressed. I think a lot of us is like stressed the heck out towards the holidays. A lot of us get extra stress, holiday blues, bills. You can name some of everything else that comes in behind it, but I'm praying that this is the last holiday for a lot of us just to be stressed the hell out constantly all the time, constantly stressed. Oh wow, 9 degrees. It never get that low, excuse me, out there where y'all at. It never gets that cold. I mean, it gets chilly, it gets cold, but not cold like that. Congratulations, Yali, on your crystal package that came in for you. I know that has to be exciting to be able to open up your package, looking at the different type of crystals. Yeah, it never gets that cold down there where y'all at. Like it gets cold, but not like that. Nine is that's wow. I'm so glad to hear that, my Yali Yali. That's so good. You're gonna get through. Yeah, I know. When it's that cold. I mean, if you can't be out that much, try not to be out that much. Try to bundle up a lot, you know. Your heat and everything works good in your home. Yeah, I know your immune system, right? Hey, cuz, it's freezing now. They're trying to fix my heat because my heat, it always cuts up like this towards the when the temperatures drop, my heat cuts up all the time. So they're trying to fix it. It's freezing in here. I'm not even gonna lie. And they're trying to fix all that right now. Okay, that's good. Okay, Shantae, thank you very much. You're gonna be the first person to start it off. So just let me know what we are doing. And thank you. I like the song in the background. Okay, will you be able to get your stuff out the apartment in time? I feel like it's gonna still be an apartment. As soon as you said that, it's like I could see the storage place where you be having your stuff storage until you get into your new home. Yeah, Knight of Cups, you're definitely gonna be able to. That immediately came right out here because that's you moving swiftly and taking action here and grabbing all your belongings here. So I seen orange. I was just trying to figure out who represents orange, but I definitely see you doing that, grabbing all your belongings here, moving swiftly. And I see you with a calm energy too while you're doing it. Like you're not even gonna be angry or nothing like that. You're just gonna be getting out what you can. I see a clear path here. So clearness, like see how even in this card, you see how it looks clear. It just makes me feel like he's not gonna be present there while you are taking out what needs to be taken out of the home. Okay. So you will be able to do this in a swiftly manner and do this without, you get what I'm saying? Without him being there. You know, it's crazy, right? Because you see this deck. I just was fiddling this and holding this in my hand, but I was told to flip this off over. And then you see right here, it's lightening your load here. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like that resonates here too with you being able just to just finally like getting all this baggage and everything out, taking everything that you need that's rightfully yours and not carrying his negative energy and baggage anymore. It's like when you finally get everything out that is there, believe it or not, I do feel there's something you're gonna feel that like goes through your body, and it's definitely gonna be that energy of feeling light again. Like you won't feel that heavy burden and energy that you've been feeling so long since you've been there. It's gonna be like a weight is lifted off your shoulder, and you're gonna feel free. And you're gonna continue to feel stronger like that. But definitely, yeah, you'll be able to get what you need out. Just take what you feel that's very important for you. Don't take anything that carried any kind of like painful energy or negative energy for you. Okay. So that's a yes to that. Hey, Denisha, happy Tuesday to you too, love. Thank you for stopping in. You say you hope he hands the key in, but I don't think so. He probably not. Let me tell you something, Shantae. He's a firecracker and he doesn't like to go out without a fight. You get what I'm saying? But his fight is always so negative, if you get what I mean by that. So it's like he's the type that he rather go out like getting escorted by the police. That'll be his way to get out. Like you get what I'm saying? Because it's like he always feels like he have to prove a goddamn point to something. So I don't really see him, you get what I'm trying to say? Like doing it like the right way, like how you would do it. You get what I mean by that? Like that's how I could see him. It's like he's hard headed. Like you get what I mean here? It's like he's hard headed. Like it's like he always has to prove a point. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we don't care about his energy and what he does. I hate to say that, but this is really not about the focus about him. The focus is about you. And the focus is you getting your things and being able to move on and start your new journey and your new chapter. And whatever he does back then, that's going to be on him. Exactly. Yeah. As you should. You know what I mean? But I mean, whatever that he does while he there, he do what he do. You get what I mean here? That's on him and his own karma and what he gonna have to deal with. You get what I mean? But you will be able to do what you got to do and grab all your, things and stuff. Okay. So that's for you for your first question, love. Well, the main thing you do, Shantae, is get the key. You get what I'm saying? You give them your key, and you do whatever he does. I mean, he has to have some accountability. It can't just be that you are accountable for everything. He takes what he takes out and you move on. What's done is done. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you can't make him do what the hell he don't want to do. But what I will say is that when it comes to the nitty gritty and everything is out of that house, and if you happen to do an extra ride by again to that house to make sure, like just to peek and see, did he get rid of things he's supposed to do? If you feel he left anything in there, like you could tell that he's gone and he left some stuff, just toss it all out and keep pushing. But at the end of the day, you're going to be able to get your things and your kids' things. You get what I mean by that? You get what I mean? That's why I'm glad you like leaving his ass anyway, because he is just a grown ass. No, he's not even a grown ass man. He's a grown ass baby that doesn't like to take accountability of nothing. Like, even down to like, being a damn mature adult and cleaning up after yourself. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's like, really, dude? Really? But do what you need to do for you at this moment right now. And if you want to go by and do an extra stop just to check and see, did he do what he had to do? If he left any garbage by, then you hand your key. Then whatever he does is what he does. He's on that lease as you, so he gets held accountable. So whatever he do, he do. Whatever he does, he does. You get what I mean? He's a grown man. He knows what he needs to do. The point of the matter is you giving him the key, you're doing it the right way, and you're getting all your belongings out of there. And giving them heads up that, hey, he ain't get his stuff out. So you know what they'll do, right? They'll toss his shit out. They will. And it's nothing he can do about it. They will toss it out. You get what I mean by that? But long as you get your things out, that's all that matters. Exactly, Alicia. Okay? How much did you send for, Denisha? And thank you. You will be next to take care of. Okay, I see it. So you're going to be next. Okay? Thank you. Well, I don't really touch base on legal procedure, legal situations like that. I don't really do legal. I can give you like tipping around the best outcome to do, but I don't really give out legal 100% legal advice. That would be something for you to talk to with a lawyer, okay? So it doesn't represent you getting actual legal representation, okay? So let me just see what can be around that energy, okay? So, Spirit, what can we tell Shantae when she goes to court with the landlord? What is an outcome that you can say that you sense around this? Hey, Angela. Okay, you have Nine of Cups, you have the Sun card, and you have the Wheel of Fortune. That's actually pretty good here. Okay. That does show me things are working in your favor. If anything, the worst case scenario, I could say that they may come at you is telling you what you may owe or what you may have to pay. But then in a way, I don't really see how they will say that if you're out of there before February comes in. It's like you're caught and paid up. You get what I'm saying? So I don't really see that. How would that be that? Like saying you would have to pay something? I don't know. It would be to that nature. But I'm giving you a worst case scenario here that could happen. Is saying something that you may have to pay on, but but to me, I don't feel that intuitively. I don't know why I'm getting that energy channel, but I don't feel that. because I feel like you're, 'cause you know what I'm saying? You're caught up for January. So this will be anything regarding February, but you are going to be out. You're leaving now. You get what I mean? So I do like seeing the Nine of Cups. Okay, bingo. That's why I'm saying that. And I didn't even think about that in my head either. It's breaking the lease earlier. That shit, that didn't even click in my head just now. That's why I'm hearing that. Okay. So then that would be what would be the process. That's the worst case scenario, what I can say. But other than that, I don't feel it's going to be something tremendously that is going to break your pockets. It's going to be something to say, okay, it is what it is. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like Spirit is trying to say, don't even stress yourself too much about it, because it's the fact that you're going to have money coming in anyway for you to be able to take care of all that anyway. You get what I mean? You see what I mean by that? So, yeah, that would be like the worst case scenario about it. Okay. But listen, Nine of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, and the Sun card is still a good energy to see when it's asking you about court. That's a good energy to see around it. You get what I'm saying? Show up. Just make sure you show up. That's always important. And you know, if you have to be truthful about what was going on, be truthful, okay, about what was going on. You get what I mean? But that's good, okay? And you're welcome, Shantae. No problem. I didn't get to read what was going on, Angela, because the comments go fast, but I'm sending my prayers out to you and your family, okay? I didn't get to read it, but I seen Alicia put something up, so. Okay, Denisha, you're up next. Oh, no, he's not showing up. He's not showing up. He's not. But they got a way of getting things from him when they need it, though. Just remember that. They got a way of garnishing his check if they need to. I'm just saying. Remember when I told you how karma's gonna bite him in the ass all kind of ways? You just sit back and watch how the universe gonna make this happen. Because this guy swear he getting away with everything. You get what I'm trying to say? Especially he's the doing of everything. So you just watch how the universe works. You sit back, you drink your tea, you get your snack, and you just sit back and see how all this karma is gonna get him left and right. He gonna get hit in the ass so many times, and it's well deserved. And thank you too, Pam. I put you as number 3, okay? So you'll be right after Denisha, okay? Thank you very much. You said, I want to know about my next man. Can I get into his personal features? I feel he's coming like soon. Immediately when you said about his features, his eyes came to me. So I don't know if it's something about his eyes being like dark almond brown or like hazel or something like that, but it's something about his eyes. Let me just see something else. What can we tell Denisha about her soulmate that's coming in? Oh, I kind of was picking up them vibes too. Queen of Wands. Now, I like the Queen of Wands because that gives me the vibes of him being very attractive, but also give me the vibes of him being a business person too, very goal oriented. He can have yeah, I'm explaining it. He can have a business going on, or even if he don't have a business, he's about his business and his priorities. Okay, so you don't have to worry about him, you know, being a bum, not wanting to work, or not doing nothing for himself. Definitely not. I do feel the vibes of him being adventurous. You could be an adventurous person too, or he'll be helping you to come out your shell and be adventurous. So he will be the type to say, "Hey, let's go on a trip. Let's go to Cancun." Cancun just came in my head. I don't know why, but it did. He can be those types that want to just go on trips and want to do things. Now, I could feel for him. He could be a little bit older than you. I wouldn't say I wouldn't say like real older than you, but I will say by a few years older than you. I'm gonna say the max is 6 or 7, but it's in between that category of a little bit older than you, but he looks really young. Not saying that your age is old. What I'm saying is that whatever age he tells you he is, you're gonna be like, for real? Because he's not gonna look that age. You get what I'm saying here? He's gonna look younger, very healthy, keeps himself up, good appearance. It's like I want Spirit to say this too. Like sometimes he could be hard headed. Sometimes he could be a fire sign. Okay, Aries, Leo, or Sag. You don't have to be, but he could be kind of hard headed. That means like he just go with the first thought he think of and he goes with it. I mean, we got to say about that. The pros and cons of our person are not always going to be 100% perfect. They're going to have that. Okay. Yeah, so definitely the attractiveness, the eyes are gonna lock because that's interesting. Spirit was showing me some set of eyes, so that just means that that's how y'all two are gonna lock eyes. Y'all might meet at a very uncommon place. And what I feel like the reason why I want to say uncommon place is because like you might have had in your head where you may meet him at, but like you can meet him while you're throwing out the trash or, at the market or somewhere like that. Like you get what I'm trying to say? It's like one of those things and you could just run into him like with it not on your mind here. So definitely very attractive, but it's something about those eyes though. I just can't stop talking about his eyes. There's something about his eyes that's really attractive about. I want to just see something else for Denisha. Okay, yeah, staying optimistic about love here. Look, honeymoon, this is what I just was talking about trips and stuff. So y'all definitely be doing a lot of things together, going on a lot of trips, okay? Like he's not gonna want to just sit at home all the time. Like he's gonna want to like go out and just be adventurous. But I do really feel business, or he could come from a very rich family or something like that. Like very financial stable though. I like that he comes in as that energy. What I like too is that he can have a balance of his feminine and his masculine energy. So it's like he knows his emotions. So because I do feel like you dealt with a lot of guys in your life that didn't really express their emotions. It's always had to be you, or you got to pull it out of him. He's going to be very vocal and not afraid to actually say what he wants. He might even have you a little tongue tied at times when he goes, listen, this is what I want. You know what I mean? Like that kind of vibe about him. So that is interesting. I like that. I like that vibe about him. So, and interesting that you said I can sense that he's coming. So that's a sign, because if you just feel it, especially if you haven't been thinking about love for a while and all of a sudden love is hitting you, that's kind of like your soul trying to get you ready physically to get prepared to meet this person. So he's on his way. He's coming. He could be a little tall too. Tall, kind of slim a little bit, or if not, it could be tall and a little bit of built, but still have like a lean look to him, but built, if that makes sense. Could be he could be light skin, maybe brown skin. He could be like that too, but he's very handsome either way. Okay, so I hope that helps you out, and you definitely are picking up the vibes here of who this person could be. Hold on, let me see one more thing before I end this, Denisha, because I haven't used my charms in a while. So let me see something with my charms, because I haven't used them in a minute. One second. Possible zodiac signs and initials and name. I'm just trying to make sure I got all my my things out first. Let me see something else. Angela, thank you very much too, love. I'm gonna put you number 4, okay? Let's see some possible initials. I haven't used the initials in a minute. Okay, possible names. It could be first, middle, last, or nickname. KYVINBOGPEA. I and a J. And possible zodiac signs: Aquarius coming out twice, Libra's coming out, Taurus, Leo, Cancer came out, Sagittarius came out, and what is the last person, if I can flip it over, is Virgo. Okay, possible sun, moon, and rising placements as well, and possible names. Okay, I just felt like I wanted to I wanted to pull that out for you. And joy came out too as a word that's trying to come out, is the word joy. So I love that, because he definitely will be bringing you lots of joy and happiness that you deserve. That's beautiful. And you just said, didn't you just say Leo and Cancer? I think that just flashed up on the screen, and that's what just showed up in the charms too. So I hope that resonates for you. That's beautiful. So that's definitely a sign that your person's coming. Thank you so much, love. Okay, Pam is next, Pamela, and then Angela will be afterwards. Okay, all right, Denisha. Okay, Pam, let's give you a universe message. You're welcome, Denisha, and thank you for the support. You support me on here and TikTok. I appreciate you. Okay, Pam, let's see what Spirit wants you to know currently for your highest good right now. Let's see. Message for Pam, please. Ooh, okay, now. You got Archangel Uriel in here, so listen, Aaliyah's song wanted to come in too here. At first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. So that's kind of like You know, you may have been disappointed about something regarding your finances and money and career, but it's like you about to come up, okay? Because Archangel Uriel definitely helps you with your money and finances. She also helps you with your chakra, anything with your sacral and solar plexi too. That's around the stomach area she helps you with too. Sometimes that's where we hold all our emotions and pain, and especially our females, us females, we hold a lot of pain in our womb. Okay, so I feel like you've been working on that too, like releasing and stuff of that sort. But yeah, the money here, it's about to be a change that's coming in with your career as well too. Like it's like you may feel like you lost something, but you're gonna gain back what you lost and more. Okay. What else we have for Pam? All right. Thank you, Alicia. I appreciate you so much. You just got a promotion. Hot damn it. Congratulations to you. Look at that. That's what's happening now. You're going through your transformation here. You're glowing up. There's your rebirth. Your rebirth has started. You're the butterfly. You're prospering. You're spreading your wings here. You're not the caterpillar anymore. And now when you come from the caterpillar, you become the butterfly. And I always say it's always hard if you look in the middle for that caterpillar to know how to spread these big wings and fly. And that's what you've been learning. And now you are. You definitely are continuing. And Spirit is saying to continue to set boundaries around yourself. Continue to, protect your energy, of course, and continue to just, even I'm hearing too, like constrain certain things about yourself. Like for example, you can have a tendency to think negative a lot, right? And now you're working on that. Like, nope. Anytime you think negative, you know that is not you talking. You know that's the negative Pam talking. So now nope. I gotta meditate. You see how she's centered, right? So you may say, okay, that means I gotta meditate. That means my soul is trying to tell me something. So I do feel like you are even putting boundaries and limits on yourself too, as well with others. Okay, that's beautiful. Any other message for Pam here? Look at that. You got the abundance here. 25 and 29. 36 is your angel numbers here. Look at that. Endings, okay? Look at that. One door closes. It leads to many other doors and opportunities that close. You have finally made peace and allow chapters to close into your life here. And look, what comes in? Your abundance. Abundance filled with your prosperity. Abundance, filled with opportunities. I want to say challenges, but I'm saying challenges in a good way for you. That is coming in, and that's multiple opportunities of abundance and good health shining down upon you. That's beautiful. You be in your head, right? Are you an air sign, Pam? Sometimes air signs and water signs tend to be in their head a lot. Gemini. I knew you was an air sign. Hey, Gemini. I just did a reading. I have 2 signs up already, and it's going to be about obstacles you need to remove out your life to be the best version of yourself and allow abundance to come in. I have 2 videos that posted already, so you may want to look at Gemini's. It was pretty good too, and it was talking about that. So we have here, look at that immense growth, 15. Look at that. You're rising above, though, that challenge here. You see what I'm saying? That challenge of being in your head all the time. You're rising above that, though. Okay? You're rising above it, though. You are. What else can we tell Pam that she needs to know for her highest good here? We got business deals coming in 2023. We got number 888 here. That's a manifestation number. Signs that your dreams are turning into prosperity, is bringing opportunities. These are too many cards. I'm going to put that back. We have 1010. You are getting close to the finish line. All right, period. 1010 too. And that was the vibes here with the ending. So you got 2 confirmations about endings here. And I'm telling you, those endings are scary as hell when it happens, right? But look at that. Your inner animal right now is the snake. And you're shedding old skin. You have to. You're shedding old skin. You're pushing through and you're breaking through. So let's give you an affirmation here before we close it. Let's give you an affirmation here for Pam. Today I am confident, and today I am who I am, and I am capable of doing anything that I put my mind to, period. I love that for you, Pam. This is beautiful. Beautiful message for you. I love this for you. Thank you so much, Pam, as always. Okay, Angela, you're up next, beautiful. You're welcome, and thank you so much, Pam, for your support. Appreciate you. Beautiful reading. I love that. And ain't the number 888 is at the end of your name, right? If I'm not mistaken. I think 888 is at the end of your username. Yeah, it is. There it is. It's So you just got confirmation. That's my favorite number too, 8. 8 is one of my favorite numbers. As we say in my house, we don't have time for negative Nancy. I say negative. I catch myself saying negative Nancy too. Sorry, y'all. I had to charge my phone. Negative Nancy. A love reading and a general spirit message. Okay, no problem. I haven't used the charms in a while, so I might pull out a charm in yours too. I might bring the charms back when I start resuming love readings again. Okay, I'm gonna give you a love read first, Angela. Then we'll do spirit messages. Okay, spirit, we're gonna bring in Angela's messages in here, especially with her love life. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Spirit, what can we tell Angela right now? What is it that she needs to know about her love life currently? Can we give her a love message, please? For her highest good? Okay. 4 swords. 7 of cups. And the magician. Okay. Definitely that's something that's in your head you've been thinking about. I feel like on and off you find yourself thinking about love. That 4 swords energy, you think about love. Some days it's like, you know, you're okay with it. At the end of the day, you are okay that you're by yourself. You know that's what you need. You're glad that you're free from that toxic marriage. You are glad that you are by yourself. But listen, we're humans at the end of the day. So sometimes you do get in that energy and say, damn, you know, I wouldn't mind having a person by my side to be with. But you don't want just anybody. That's the thing. You don't want to just settle for anybody. And I do feel with the magician coming in here is like you are manifesting. I feel like you are starting to do like prayers and just speaking out. You know, you don't want just anybody in your life. You want the one that's meant to be with you. That's what you are hoping for and seeking. And to be honest, you're starting to get a little curious about love more, because I always tell people when you start to get a little curious about more love, that could be a sign that love will be coming towards you sooner than what you think it may come towards you, you know? But it is okay for you to think about love. It's okay. Sometimes with that 4 swords energy, you may ask yourself, damn, is it too soon for me to even be thinking about love right now? But no, it's never too soon to think about it. Even while you are going through your healing process, it's okay for you to think about love and know what you deserve. And that's what you will manifest. I will tell you one thing though, with the 7 of cups coming out right after that, the 7 of cups came out first and then a magician card. I feel like what's about to happen for you, you're going to start manifesting a lot of suitors coming towards you with love and people wanting to take you out. And I think I said something like that to you before, maybe a while ago. Remember like months ago, the romance card used to always constantly come out for you in love. And that's kind of the vibes. Like I feel like you'll be bringing people towards your way. But see, this is what you've been doing. You just really been cautious. The pay attention to the red flag shows me that you've been very cautious, okay? But look, at the bottom of the deck, you will call in your soulmate, but you just been very cautious with love. You've been very cautious of who you give your energy to. So I do feel that's like a reminder that spirits constantly just keep telling you, like even when you're on this quest or, you know, with love or energies that come towards you, it's just always make sure you pay attention to your intuition and what you feel, you know? Okay, let's see. Some initials that possibly could be surrounding you in love here. Let's see. First, middle, last, or nickname here. We have P, K, G, E, U, F, 2 O's, another E, and an S. Possible zodiac signs we have is Taurus, Gemini. We have Aquarius here, Sagittarius, Libra, and Capricorn. That could possibly be surrounding you in love, okay? And this is interesting because the word seek is in here too. So it's like seeking. It's like someone could be coming in that's seeking you or you're seeking each other's. That's a vibe I wanted to say about that seeking card. I mean, seeking charm, that is. Okay, so that is your love. And we are going to zoom into your spirit message now and see what spirit has to let you know currently. Yeah, it is interesting, right? I said a lot of people's going to start thinking about love. Like when love is not, that's why I tell people, like when you least think about love and it's not on your mind or not your priority, that's when it comes in for you, you know? When it's supposed to. Okay, Spirit, what can you tell Angela that she needs to know for her highest good at this moment, please? Message for Ooh, yeah. Okay, now this is looking. Oh my gosh! Wait till I show you the bottom of the deck. Okay, you have the door to value 31, and then that turns into 4. There you go. This is something that, excuse me, that you worry about as well too. Is that door to money going to open up? Is that door to, miraculous changes and money opportunities and business ventures? Is that door going to open up? It is. You see how it opens up very slowly, but when that door opens up, listen. When that door opens up, that door is going to come in and it's going to open. I do feel too, when the card I'm about to show you, is something about love that comes into this energy about your money opportunities and career. Now, the bottom of the deck, you have, this is why I smiled, you have caring relationships, caring connections coming out here. So this makes me feel like, okay, that this is talking about your person that you're soon about to manifest. I feel like you're going to bring in someone that has similar qualities, or not even similar, but the same qualities in which you have. Like you're an author, you're a writer, okay? Perhaps they can be the illustrator. I just feel like y'all going to have similar qualities and y'all souls are going to connect and click. It could even be one of these money opportunities that come in here. It can be, remember I told you this a while ago about you going to some type of convention or something like that, about your talents here, and you meeting like-minded people. You may actually meet your person in one of these conventions as well too. And what's so interesting, what I feel about it, it's not even going to be the sole intention of y'all meeting and wanting to like hook up right away. It's just going to be y'all going to be talking amongst friends, like y'all going to be talking like as friends basically about y'all talents, and then it may click down the line that there's a connection, if that makes sense. So seeing the money opportunities and the caring connection, that goes hand in hand here. Yeah, I like that. I mean, and I honestly feels that is so romantic and beautiful that we manifest our person that either has the same goals we have, similar, or even if they don't understand it, they make their way to understand what you do. They're supportive of what you do as well. And I feel, because to me, having somebody that's like you're doing tarot, and then you get a person that's just like, oh well, I was always told tarot is the devil, and they don't understand your spirituality, you guys will never click. It's like, water and vinegar, it won't mix at all. But I like the fact of someone that has similar qualities as you, and that'll click, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's exactly what's happening with that coming out at the same time. Another message for Angela, please. That's beautiful. I like that. Yeah, look, we have friendship here. So that's even showing too that, it'll start off as friends here. And also too, with the friendship card, I feel like too, this is the fun thing. Of course, it's lovers and friends, but also too, you're going to be open to meeting new people when it comes to about your career. Exactly. Yes, starting off as friends, because look, you're still healing. You're still healing. And even your circle of new people that you meet, including this lover, it's like I feel like y'all all gonna like have similar things going on with y'all, like even with y'all healing. You know what I mean here? That's beautiful. I like that. It's like I'm hearing mingling with the right kind of people or something like that, Spirit's trying to say. People with the right vibrations. Okay, another message for you. We have surrender. That's beautiful. 39. We have that water energy that always bases around your emotions here. I know you have a lot of water inside your chart here, and this is what Spirit constantly continues to remind you to do, is to surrender. Surrender fear, surrender self-doubt, surrender the anxiety, the confusion, and know when you surrender it and let it go, you will get your answers that you've been seeking for. Okay? Message for Angela, please, that she needs to know for her current highest good, please, Spirit. Thank you. And what is this card here? And we have 13. Wow, okay, 13, 14 here. So we have the illusion here. When we see that shark here, when most people see that shark, people is afraid of that shark. People feels like the shark is there to kill. But it's like Spirit's trying to say something that you're nervous and afraid of is only in the mind. It's like it's your negative subconscious making you feel what it is. You get what I'm saying? Because immediately you see a shark, you're going to immediately feel like the shark is trying to kill you. But what if the shark is trying to swim past you and not come towards you? You see what I mean? It's like that kind of illusion Spirit is trying to get you to see, to think outside the box about things. Okay, let's see what else Angela needs to know. Spirit. Okay, we got crossing the line of opportunity. Cross the line, opportunity awaits. So definitely opportunity awaits when it comes to business, money, love. Okay. You have Archangel Uriel around you right now. Archangel Uriel helps you focus on your solar plexus, helps you to release pain, burdens, or karmic in your life. Okay. What if I can get this card? You are also being told to quit doubting yourself. And I know that's something that, you may tend to work on. You're working on day by day is to not doubt yourself. Okay. Hey, Terrell. And we have the Ace of Pentacles energy. I love that. It's a new beginning. You do have money opportunities. So that is showing, a new job or a new business, prosperity, and definitely healing energy surrounding you as well, too. Okay. I'm going to give you this last card here. You have Cancer energy, Chariot in here, and that's all about self-love, confidence, and you progressing and some type of victory coming in for you too, and success. But most importantly, I feel like day by day, you are definitely starting to face your fears and conquer your fears head on, okay? And that could be very hard and challenging. It really is, Alicia. That's true. Last but not least, let's give you an affirmation. And we have, today I am adventurous. Today I would get out of my comfort zone and try something I never tried before. I feel like that definitely resonates for you. I feel like that resonates for you for some reason. The adventurous. I feel like that. It definitely resonates for you. You said I already kind of started a new chapter. Yeah, you did. You did. You already started one chapter, and it's like as soon as you close one door, other doors tend to prosper and follow behind you. So that's beautiful. Beautiful read. I love that. I love this for you, Angela. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you so much as always. This is a nice reading. Like I told other people, I said, I like how some people readings, you may come in here all the time, but it is always like a new message for you. But then the message is always continuing with the start of the story though, but it's different things, right? It's never a repeated message unless it's something spirit really wants you to know, but it kind of always goes right to the beginning. Yeah, I'm really happy for Angela because Angela, she walked through that tower and then that's what brought everything right in. You're welcome. There you go, Pam. The message build up on itself. There it is. It builds up naturally, It starts somewhere. It starts from the root end of the problem, and then it just works its way up. And especially if people start like going through their challenges, you see the energy change too. When people say, hey, I started healing, or I left this person, or I did this, then the energy starts to change, Now, some people, if they get repeated messages all the time, that's obviously showing us something they're not doing. You know what I mean? It's like spirit's trying to get your attention at doing something. I always tell people that though, if they get repeated messages. I like that, Yali, what you sent me. That little sunglass. Yeah, Alicia's channeling right now. She be channeling her messages from the divine. And you probably get to be able to travel, a person travel to you or one way or another. Listen, I always say the universe makes a way when it's time for our person that we're supposed to be with in this lifetime to appear. It's like that person will pop up. I don't care how. It's a will, there's a way. Y'all souls will connect when it's supposed to. You'll be saying to yourself, how the heck I'm all the way over here traveling? Yali says she's in witchy mode. I feel that. Oops. Yeah, traveling. Yeah, I feel traveling around you. I know right now it may feel like it's impossible to happen, but anything's possible when you believe it. I know it may sound crazy, but it is, because I strongly could feel that that traveling energy around you. Whew. Hope everybody's doing okay today. I think I'm going to, let me see, because I don't want to get over my time. What time is it? I think I should go on TikTok a little early. It's 3:25. I don't want to go over my time. Yesterday, I went over my time yesterday. You're going to, listen, you're going to make bigger connections, Angela, because you're going to come out of your comfort zone too. Yes, of course. I'm very excited for her too. Yeah, so I was saying I think Friday, I might do a holiday read Friday, and it may be for an hour or whenever I'm compelled to stop. That the readings will be, half price, and they will only be $2. And people could ask me just one question, or a general read, but it basically would be more of a car pull. You know what I mean? Like I pull out two cars, the Max and Oracle car. Make it really short because I want it to just like go, quick. Um, but I'm thinking about doing that though. Friday and maybe Saturday. I'll see. I have to see how my schedule is looking. If I could come on Saturday and do it, but Friday. And feel better too, Angela. Okay. I always say every time we go through something, it's just trying to get us to be the best version of ourselves. You know what I mean? And you will get through it. You will be okay. You will. It's not you think, you will be okay. You know? You got to speak that. You got to speak it with conviction and truth in yourself. When you say it, you got to like believe it. It's at first when you say it, it seems hard to believe it, but you have to switch it up and say like, I will get better. I will heal. Me and my kids will have a great Christmas. Even if you have to write it out and put it in your affirmation book. That's beautiful too, Angela. you know get an affirmation book, a 369 method or a 555 method, that you write the words 55 times. You do it once in the morning, once in the afternoon, evening, whenever you have time. But what I'm saying is that when you start to write this stuff, you will hear your higher self speak it. Like at first, sometimes when people starting out, it's hard for them to do those things because you have so much negativity that's around you that you can't hear what's being told. But if you constantly like write it, and you make that like a daily routine, or whenever you feel down or feel negative, and you start writing the total opposite of what will happen, and you change your words of what you're saying, you would literally start to hear your higher self repeat those words out to you. You would hear it. Because when you first start out, it's negativity speaking to you. But when you do it like as a daily practice, you will hear your higher self actually speak that to you. It's challenging to do. Trust me, it was challenging for me to do it as well too. And then now it's like my higher self activates and start having me repeat it. I don't care if there's music on or people around me. I can hear my higher self speak to me, and that's a good practice. That's something that you could do too. You get it implanted in your head. Do it before you go to bed too, so that it'll be on your mind while you sleep. Subconscious will hear it. Some people, you know what some people do too? Some people even record it. Like they get a little voice recorder or phone recorder, and they start to record their affirmations and what they want. They record it and they actually play it. Sometimes you can play with meditation music in the background. Make your own meditation music, and play it at night so you can hear it. You know. And thank you so much, Alicia. Appreciate you. Yeah, I'm very happy for you too, because when you like knocked that tower down and you took that leap, like I knew you were going to start to activate. Pamela says, that makes sense, right? It's actually good. That voice thing, I'm not even gonna lie, that idea came. I remember my sister was doing that. And she says she did that, and she would like write, like voice record her voice and hear it. And I was like, that's dope, and that is something powerful that you can do. Some people say, hey, I don't want to write it, okay. So say it out, say it out and say your affirmations out. You know what I mean? So record it and then you play it at night and it'll be on your subconscious mind. And then you say it again when you wake up in the morning. You know what I mean? This is a helpful little tip to help y'all. And Yali, you said you have the 4 element tarot cards. Okay. Congrats to you. You're welcome, Pam. Yeah, it's really, 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 really helpful. It's something easy. It seems simple, but it is very powerful though. Hey, Imani. I'm doing okay. I hope you're good. Thank you for stopping in. It's very, very powerful tool. Especially, for us thinkers, us people who think all the time. We're always in our head thinking. While we're thinking of something else. And a lot of times it's always our negative subconscious that talks too damn much, that needs to shut up, please. Like, good, Pam, my moon sign is Gemini, so I feel your pain. My moon sign is Gemini, and I'm a sun Cancer, so Cancers think a lot too. I think Tauruses do the same thing too, because my rising is Taurus, and I got some other shit going on in my chart that make me go, okay, it makes sense. So it's crazy. It's like you're constantly gonna be thinking. And that's one thing too, I tell y'all, like, listen, you got to tell yourself this every day, ladies, especially when you're empaths and you're sensitive, you feel that, how many times a day I got to tell myself to shut the hell up and it's going to be okay and be quiet. How many times a day I have to do that? Like, this is not a one day run. Some people, when they get the affirmation books and stuff, they just feel like they writing it one time and they done. Nah, baby, that's not how spirituality works. You got to do this all the time. You a Sagittarius moon? Oh, okay. So you think a lot and you don't have that much patience. You got a little bit of patience in you. And Gemini's opposite sign is Sagittarius too. So yeah. Gotta keep working at it. Yeah, overthink. Water sign people overthink a lot too. Like, especially if you're empaths, since you overthink. You have to tell yourself this constantly, that you can do it, because the mind will play. But you know what I always say it is too? When you start to get awakened, your like ego and negative subconscious don't like that. They don't like that, right? Because they programmed you to just be afraid. And just think about this, guys. Just think about before you started tapping into yourself and awakening. Just think about that person you used to be. Think about how deep and negative you was in your thoughts and situations around you. Just think about that. And then think about how you rise above off that. That was like a routine that you were doing. You get what I'm saying? And one day you decide to wake up and say no. And the negative subconscious is like, huh? What the hell you doing? You know? Yeah, exactly. Call your intuition a name. I do too. I get tired when she comes in being negative. I be like, not today. My son is having a party tomorrow. His class for that too. It's actually marked on the calendar. Yeah, you got to think about that. Your negative subconscious don't like that. Your negative subconscious do not like that you're reacting this way. Because, I read up on a couple books. It's like The negative subconscious is doing what they feel is normal. So when your negative subconscious give you negative thoughts, they're just doing what the brain is supposed to be programmed to do. So they don't even think they're doing nothing wrong, you know? Jupiter is back in Aries. I didn't even check my the moon site, the site I followed, to even look at none of that. But also, I like to tell y'all to take breaks when you have to, though. Okay, I was telling somebody else that too. When you're getting an awakening, you're getting a healing. Take breaks. Okay, take breaks when you need to. Okay, take a break. When you feel like, because you know what, when you're into spirituality, you have to have a balance. You know how to, like, you most see think it's like spirituality and practicality, like you got to have a balance of both. So take breaks when you need be. Your body will tell you when you need to chill, and don't feel bad about it. You know, if you do your manifestation stuff and your things every day, and one day you just don't want to work in it, that's okay. You know what I mean? Take breaks when need be. You know, it can be very overwhelming. Thank you, Imani. It could be very overwhelming. And I try to tell people, like, take breaks and don't feel guilty because you are taking breaks either. We need that. Yeah, you need to take breaks. Like, listen, some days, I mean, I have a ritual routine with my books that I write in constantly. And but then some days I just be like, listen, I'm sorry. And I be telling God, he's son of God to me. I be like, listen, Ira, I'm sorry, spiritual seeing. Please don't be mad at me, but I need a break. Like, I can't write in this book. I'm like, but what I can do, I could lay in bed and pray to God. Like, because sometimes it's just too much. And it's okay to, like, shut down a little bit. It's okay to say, listen, for a day or two, I'm taking a little break off of spirituality. That is not saying that I don't believe in it, but I need a break. Like, and I be feeling bad, right? I used to feel so guilty. That's my Gemini moon making me feel like that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, spirituality is 24/7, but you have to have a balance though in your life though. You have to be able to take care of your personal physical stuff, and you have to be able to take care of your spirituality. Some people feel like if they take a day off from doing, let's say if somebody do meditation every day, a certain time, and their body just don't want to do it that day. A person will literally feel bad, that feel like they're not being spiritual enough, but there are other ways that you can speak to the divine. You know what I mean? You can give praise and speak to the divine just by praying out loud instead of doing a meditation for that day. I like to just tell people, don't feel guilty about that. That doesn't mean that, you ain't spiritual because you want to take a couple of days off and take a break. Even for people that do readings and stuff, take a break off. Your body needs to rest, because the point that we all forgetting is that we are physical still. We're still a physical flesh. We're not a spirit. You get what I'm saying, y'all? We are still physical. We're spiritual inside. We have a soul, but we're still a physical flesh. So we got to take that downtime when need be. Some of us get in spirituality and we think we are full 100% spirit. No, we're not. You get what I'm saying? We still are a vessel. We're still a human. So I try to tell people to take breaks, especially when you're first starting out in your spiritual practice. Take breaks. It's needed. You don't have to feel bad about it. That's just my opinion of it, because there's a lot of people who's feeling really bad about it, that some days they don't want to do spiritual work. That doesn't mean you're bad. You speak to God and speak to them. They understand. Take breaks, and when your body feels ready, you get back in, because you can have a crash and overload. You can overload. And I have seen some people do that to the point when they're trying to, like, let's say they do channeling and they do gifts. Sometimes they're not channeling that strong enough because they're bent out. Remember, you have a physical life too and spiritual life. So you have to know how to balance both. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to put that tip out there. Don't feel guilty about it if you take a little break off. It's okay. The universe understands. Your ancestors and your guides, they'll still be with you right beside you as you rest. Okay? Because it gets draining. This spiritual work is not for the weak. It's real. Okay, Imani, thank you so much. Let's get you in. You could let me know if you have a question or we're doing a general read for you, please. Thank you very much. Spiritual work is real, y'all. It is real. Okay, no problem, Imani. Alrighty, let's see. Imani's energy, spirit, Imani's spiritual team, tap on in. Let's give Imani some messages. Okay, y'all. Ooh, Rest and Rejuvenate wanted to come out. Ain't that crazy, Imani? We talking about resting? Oh, you're welcome, Pam. See what I mean? It was meant for me to talk about that. Cause I was like, Spirit, why you got me keep rambling on about this? I know Imani want me to hurry up and just get her reading done. Why y'all got me rambling? Shut up. I can hear my higher self. That's not my higher self telling me shut up. I don't know who is it, but it's somebody telling me shut up. But the whole time, Pamela needed to hear that. And then look at Imani, your message is coming out about resting and rejuvenating, just what we were talking about. Just what we was talking about. And at the bottom of the deck, you got financial constraints. See? Financial constraints. So yeah, you're stressing. See, stress causes you to feel out of whack. Okay, so you're worried. You got financial constraints here. And didn't this card came out for you last time? I could be wrong. You want to rest, right? You need to rest and rejuvenate. Let me tell you something. You see how that energy is around him? That's his soul around him. You get what I'm saying? You can't be the best version of yourself spiritually if you ain't aligned physically. You get what I mean here? So you need to rest yourself. You're overdoing it. And you're probably stressing this like crazy about the money. Let me tell you something. When we stress about our money and our finances, that causes major depression. Okay. And y'all do know that there's all different types of depression out here, right? Like people, what they call it, the one is high depression. Like high depression could be that you're hyper and you're all over the place doing stuff. Like it's all different types of that. And even with stress, you could be high stress. So you do the opposite. You don't sleep. You move around. You do all of this. But guess what happened? You have a burnout. So spirit wants you, Imani, to relax yourself. You got to relax yourself physically, of course, mentally, spiritually. Okay? And don't worry about this financing. I know it's easier said than done to tell somebody not to worry about their money, not to worry about their bills and everything like that. It's going to come. I'm telling you, it's going to come. That path that you're trying to walk on, that path you've been trying to take, it's all going to come together. But like Spirit is saying, worrying and stressing yourself to death ain't going to make it come no faster. Okay? How you going to enjoy it if you're sick? Right? Look, how you going to manifest it if you ain't feeling good? That's what I had to tell myself that too. Like, how you gonna enjoy your abundance and your manifestations if you freaking sick as a dog and you not feeling good? How you gonna enjoy all that? You get what I mean? So look, this is why Spirit is trying to tell you to relax, because what you're praying for and what you're trying to manifest for, it's gonna come for you. It's gonna come when it's supposed to come, not when we want it to come. And I know that sucks, right? I know that sucks hearing that, because some of us say, well, listen, I've been broken without for like months now and years now. Like, can you give me my abundance? Cause I know I'll be sitting on the edge of my bed having a whole conversation with the divine. Like, listen, meeting time, not we having a meeting. Like, y'all know how long I've been struggling, right? Like, y'all telling me to relax, but so it's like I feel like you get like that too. Like it is coming, it is manifested. Okay, look at that. I love this. Oh my God, wait till I show you the other card. Look at that empowerment here. Okay, I wanted to say full circle, even though that's a moon, but you see those two moons, right? Your energy gets very high. What I mean when the full moon comes. And what I mean by that is that you be all over the place. But deep down inside is because your emotion, you're going through deep emotions. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. You said you writing it down. Exactly. So listen, you got this. You are in control. Listen, let me tell you something. When I see the empowerment, you know what Spirit is trying to tell you? Fear and stress and the money don't control you. You control it. Okay. Because we'll get to the point that we feel like our stress, our bills, our fear, even people, we may feel like they run our life. But in reality, you run your life. Okay. Look, even on the bottom of the deck, you got prosperity. Just another extra icing on the cake to tell you to relax, Imani, because it's coming. Okay. I wanted to say things are continuing to break apart for you. Yep. There it is. Look at that. You got the tens here. When I said break apart, okay, that's that tower. That's that completion still trying to come out here. Listen, luck is on your side. Things are going to work in your favor here. That door of stability and change is going to happen. And that door definitely makes me feel like of the house here too, because I remember you mentioned to me before about your home and you want to move. That's that new door. But that's also the door of stability, the door of opportunities, the door of change. Okay. Another message for Imani. Please, Spirit, and her guides, which are trying to tell her, there it is. Shake, release, heal, and move on. You got to let things go. You got to allow for the transformation process to come in. You got to continue to let things go. You got to let that fear go. You got to let that negative voice in Imani's head that is telling her, nope, it ain't coming for you. Nope. Ain't gonna happen. Ha, you're doing those manifestations. That's whack. It's not real. This how negative subconscious talk to us, y'all. Like, I want to do a video on that about the signs for people to know that that's their negative subconscious coming in. I want to do videos like that just to give people signs so they get it. They won't get it mixed up. Because people running around here, you know what I mean? People running around here thinking they losing their mind when they hear that, right, y'all? Your negative subconscious is so fucking negative that it will sit there and tell you, you ain't gonna do that. Why are you doing those manifestations for? That shit ain't gonna work. You did it last time, it didn't happen. Ha! Like, that's how it talks to you. It plays with your mind, Imani, and everybody else in here to get you to not move on. Because what the old Imani would do, I will make a video about it. I have to because I want to give people the signs to know that this is the signs of the negative subconscious. You get what I'm saying? And how that you can work your way of fighting it back. I don't care if the video is only 10 minutes long. I have to do it before the week is out. A tip to help people. Exactly. Go right into the daydream. No, listen. Pick yourself up. You're not alone. You're not alone. You are not alone. Your guides are with you here. Your energy is the snake telling you to stay focused through your distractions. See, you got a lot of distractions around you that's making you. The distractions is your negative subconscious, by the way, and the delays. That's what's causing the distractions. No, you are still shedding old skin. You're still moving forward. Okay? You have Archangel Chumiel around you. Archangel Chumiel helps you with love. Loving yourself, helping you build up confidence, helping you to work with your sacral chakra. So you might have to do some meditation with the sacral chakra. As your stomach bothering you, there's signs to show you need to work on the sacral chakra. If there are certain things you used to eat before and you can't seem to tolerate it and hold it in your stomach anymore, that's the sacral chakra saying they don't want it. So even sometimes the food you eat can affect your chakras. So if you notice certain things you can't digest more, you're having more upset stomach more than usual, it's a sign that you need to work on the sacral chakra. That is a sign that our chakra is telling us, no, 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 stop putting that in my body in our body, because you are blocking the chakra. See, and your stomach was hurting bad. And remember, our sacral is all connected to our womb. And there's powerful womb meditations that you can listen to as well, too. And also, Archangel Chumiel helps you with your career as well, too. And helping you, because remember, like when you're afraid about something or nervous, what we usually get butterflies in our stomach, right? That's what we usually get nervous at. And that's where you need help in that area department, too. You have Archangel Sapphire. Look at that. Lack of sleep. You're having lack of sleep right now. So Archangel Sapphire is alongside you too to help you with your lack of sleep. Especially when you're having anxiety and you're worried about something. And definitely protects children as well. See, that's the same angel that's around you. So these are angels that you can call upon that is around you right now. You got a lot of angels around you because you have another one too. Archangel Jafil is around you to help you with your creativity. If you have interviews coming up, exams, anything of that sort, Archangel Jafil can help you with that to get you to stay on the right path, to stay focused. And here we have a last card with a $2,000 sign-on bonus here. So let's claim that. That can be a new business opportunity, a new venture. Look, we have the financial constraints coming in about the money. We got the prosperity. So that spirit trying to tell you like to just relax, wait on it and see what happens. Let's give you an affirmation here. Okay, you got 2. Okay, so we have, oh no, you got 3 that came out. Okay. Today I am calm. Today my mind is open and I'm at peace with who I am. I love that. You got a lot of pink too with your heart chakra. I hope you have rose quartz too. Today I am flexible. Today I will adapt to changes in my life with an open mind and a positive outlook. And today I am accepting. Today I will open my heart and listen with an open mind to new ideas and opportunities. Yes, the soul is speaking, but the soul can't speak to you if you're not resting your mind, body, and soul. Then it makes it hard for the soul to speak to you. Okay? That's a beautiful read. I love that. That is beautiful. I hope that this resonates for you, Imani. Beautiful read as always. Your readings is always powerful, has powerful messages behind it. Beautiful. Yeah, that negative subconscious be crazy speaking to us, right? That negative subconscious be saying something. You be like, what did you just say to me? You're welcome. You're so welcome, Imani. I'm so appreciative that you support both of my platforms and come on, and I'm glad I could be of assistance. Beautiful read. I swear, I be like, I told my negative subconscious intentionally to shut the F up. And it, listen, you got to say it. I just like, yo, you need to shut up. But I said it very quietly in my head, and negative subconscious shuts up after a while. Because I say, you are doing entirely too much, Heifer, because you got me sitting here hyperventilating, like, no, we not doing that at all. But I always said that ain't nothing but negativity. That ain't nothing but people just trying to see you down too. So you know what I'm trying to say? Like, no, you will beat the odds here. It's like, we can't let the negative subconscious get the best of us anymore. I'd be over it, Imani. I just be like, now. This is too much. Like, what is going on? It really does, though. It's a serious thing, though. It really is. And I feel like you don't start really hearing it until you start tapping in within yourself. And when you start saying, I want to do something about it, so the negative subconscious hits you harder. Because think about it. You used to hear your negative subconscious before you got awakened, but you ain't used to hear it that negative like that because you was accustomed and immune to it. So you just was like, all right, whatever, it is what it is. I'm settling for this. But then when you wake up and just be like, no, I don't want to settle for this. No, I'm not listening to that. They come at you stronger. And I feel like, your negative subconscious want to pump fear into you to get you right back to that I want to say meditated state that you were once in, you know? But one thing I always tell people is that, our negative subconscious is normal. We're going to hear it, whether we like it or not, because that's part of us in our brain. It's in the back of our brain here. So we are going to hear it. Okay. That is natural, but you can learn how to shut it off. Like, remember, I told y'all that before on live. We have the mental remote here. So instead of, turning the volume up, we can actually turn the shit off when we want to and actually say something back to it. You know what I mean? So we can't ever shut it off, I don't feel, completely, because we're humans, something's going to make us mad, or we hear something we don't like. A negative reaction is going to be behind that in your subconscious, which is normal. But this time you don't let it get to the point that it's getting too loud, because when you ignore it, here it comes. And it is true. The negative subconscious gets so louder when you start to do something about it. It's because they're trying to find ways to pull you back into that dark energy again, you know? But just like Pam said, it's like finding balance. You get what I'm trying to say? Finding balance in it. Just think about it. You never talk back to the negative subconscious. You always listen to what the negative subconscious says, right? You see what I'm saying? It's like we never talk back to it. Anytime the negative subconscious say something negative to us, we just automatically believe it. But now that we starting to make noise and we starting to talk back and go, no. The negative subconscious is like, what you say? You talking back? Then they get louder to scare you. To scare you back into fear. No, don't not let that happen, guys. No matter how scary it may feel, just know that, it's an illusion. It's a negativity. And there's a difference between your higher self warning you about something and the negative subconscious, because the higher self speaks loud to you, but I feel like your higher self is more gentle, but talks loud, but tells you like it is, like tells you something blunt, but then tells you the outcome. But the negative subconscious don't do none of that. The negative subconscious is just trying to destroy your life. They're telling you, no, dummy, that's not what you're supposed to do. You're stupid. And I don't know why you keep writing in that damn book, because that's not like, it's not funny, but that's how the negative subconscious talks. It doesn't shut up. And then when you tell it to be quiet, it try to get a little louder, but you can have control over it. You really can. It takes a lot of mental exercise, in my opinion, to shut it up. And they do have meditations for that too, guys. They have a lot of meditations that you guys can actually listen to as well too, and it could be able to be of some help for y'all too. um how to stop the negative subconscious and stuff like that too. Right, Imani? It's just like the negative subconscious don't give you no outcome. They just say something really messed up to you, like, that's dumb. And you go, what? And it's messed up because it sounds just like you. So that's why a lot of people get so, confused, and they believe it because you're like, well, it sounds like me, but it don't give you an explanation. It'll just tell you, no, it's never gonna work. You're not gonna amount to nothing. You can't do this. Nope, that's stupid. Not gonna happen. It's like, damn, do you come up for air? Can you shut up? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, but see, that's why you guys have to start doing meditation and getting connection with your higher self, because your higher self throughout all that rubble is there. But you have to start doing meditation and get closer with higher self. You get what I'm saying? And getting closer with your inner self and your soul. When you start making a connection with self will come in and help you to shut the negative subconscious up. I'm telling you, you'll be able to hear your higher subconscious intervene and shut negative up. But if you don't make that connection with higher self, all you're going to keep hearing is your negative self talking to you non-stop. Like real negative. Look, bottom of the deck here. Look at that. Get out of your head. That's like the rooster is the negativity just sitting on the top of your head, just going at it, just jumping up and down, saying this to you. You know, you're welcome. It's mental exercise that you will have to do. It's a process, but I ain't gonna say that's something overnight. Right? It's just like the rooster just bumping upside your head. Like, shut up. I'm telling you, negative subconscious be trying me. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I was up like 4 in the morning. Negative subconscious was starting with me. And I was like, oh, F you. I say it low because, I don't want people think I'm losing my marbles a little bit. So I was like, but I was speaking. And then I started speaking, subconsciously back to it. And I said, wow, you really fucking with me at 3 something in the morning. You really trying to mess me up. Like, it's really not funny, but it is funny if you think about it. Because I was like, wow, you really trying to mess my life up. Like, stop. But you know what it is? I feel like when we start hearing the negative subconscious get really aggressive with you, it's because you're about to break through. And they know once that you break through, you're not going to listen to anything negative subconscious say. You get what I mean? Because the older you, whatever negative subconscious tells you, you believe it, right? Like, all right, like that saying is, seeing is believing. We heard that. That's a bar belief where we always say, oh, nothing's not real unless you see it. You got to see it to believe it. That's something that's been implanted in our head since we were kids. And that's something that we felt accustomed to. So let's say somebody's speaking to you, telling you they had a miracle, immediately negative subconscious interfere and go, that shit ain't real. It's no miracles. Like, well, I don't know why you believe in that. That shit is not real. It's not going to happen. Like, you see what I'm saying? But it's like you start reacting, You get what I'm saying? Like, I have to do a video on this because this is serious, because a lot of people is going through that. And little do they know, all they have to do is make a connection with themselves. That's why I tell a lot of y'all in readings, like, make a connection with your higher self. And it's listen, I'm not going to say it's easy, but it is simple to do. We have to talk. You get what I'm saying? We don't realize that our soul is in us. Our higher self is above us. Like, they walk the walk with us. They're here, damn it. They know what's going on. Even your negative subconscious knows that you're about to blow up. Remember what I told y'all before on the live on TikTok? I always say, when we talk about negative people, and I said, negative people always know when you're about to blow up because they come into your life, right? It's the same thing with your negative subconscious. You think your negative subconscious don't know that you're about to level up? It knows. It's doing its job to stop you. That's the whole definition of negative. Speaking negative to get you to be in fear and get you to believe. You get what I mean? So it's like your negative subconscious knows it. You don't know it yet. You know what I mean? So, and it's been doing that to us for years. A lot of us been dealing with negative subconscious since we've been little kids. I'm pretty sure all of you have been hearing this stupid negative voice. All it did is just change voices as you got older. You've been hearing the same stupid negative voice talking to you since you was a little child, telling you won't amount to nothing. You can't do this. This is stupid. You won't have love. You're fat. I'm telling you, it goes in. It goes in. It's ruthless. But that day that you stand up to negative subconscious and say, shut the fuck up, please. I told my negative subconscious to shut the fuck up. And mind you, I said it verbally and then I said it subconsciously. And it was my higher self and us talking. And I said, negative subconscious, shut the fuck up. I'm sick of you. You've been in my life for about 37 years now. I ain't gonna say 37 because I can't remember when I was a little baby, but it started probably since I was 5 or 6. Like, you've been doing too much. Shut the fuck up. Just one time. Nobody tells you that. It's like you gotta have a standoff with it. And definitely, affirmations is really important to do. You know what I mean? Like, you know what you guys should do? Every time that negative subconscious say something negative to you today, write down what they said to you, right? And then you repeat it and then say the opposite as of to what you're not. Talk back to your negative subconscious. It's your brain, for God's sake. Talk back to it. You know what I mean? It's like, I swear, it is serious though. Like, negative subconscious gets louder. The voice gets louder, and that means because you're about to activate. And it isn't like that. It's trying to keep you, right? That's just like if you're in a narcissist relationship or you're around someone negative and they know something good is about to happen with you. They will manipulate you all day. You know what I mean? They will manipulate you all day to get you to be in fear and pull back. That's why it's easy for narcissists to get to y'all. That's how it's so easy for, us to attract narcissists, because our walls are down. If we've been raised up about negativity, that makes it easier, right? That makes it mad easy. The narcissist and the negative subconscious got the best relationship right now. They love each other. I don't love negative subconscious. I don't want it, you know? And some people say that too in readings. They say, well, how can I tell the difference between my intuition and negativity? That's hard too. Like, some people didn't, because they'll say, well, it sounds like me. No, 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 no. If you meditate and clear your head, y'all will be able to know the difference between who's the negative subconscious and who is your intuition. You would know it, because I'm going to tell you a little trick. Anytime the negative subconscious says something to you, your body has a reaction towards it. You don't feel good. You got a headache. Your stomach hurts. You get what I mean? You feel it. That's your soul trying to tell you, no, that's negative. That's negative over there. Like, no. But your higher self will have you feel calm. Your higher self will put you in your place and tell you the truth about yourself. Will have you sitting there like, oops, I've been told by my own higher self. But you will listen. Don't y'all notice that? Those are ways how you can separate if it's your intuition and your negative subconscious. Because when your higher subconscious finally speaks to you, and I'm talking about you listen fully, they're going to tell you things about yourself. They're going to tell you what you need to be honest about, be real about, but they're going to say it with love afterwards. And I'm telling you, you're going to feel calm to the point you're going to feel like you're not even here. That is a difference. Everybody has that feeling. But that negative subconscious is going to make you feel so uneasy. And then you're going to find yourself being in depression. Thanks, Pam. I'm going in for some reason. Maybe somebody needs to hear it. Well, y'all needed to hear that. So maybe I might pop up with a video about it, because it is serious. It's a constant thing. And for people that's awakened, you hear that. You hear it on a daily basis. So I just wanted to say these are ways how you guys can, push it through to it. Okay? Push through to it. But like I always tell people, I think I said this on a video one time, if the voices ever get serious to the point it's telling you to harm yourself, please get help. I'm not saying any of y'all are going through that, but I said this before on somebody's sign. And I said, if the voices get to a point it's telling you to harm yourself, please get help. Don't feel like you can do it on your own. But if it's telling you the norm of you can't do this, you're a failure, you're this, you're that, and the only thing it's doing is just like making you be in your head and you're still pushing through, that means you can overcome it. But if you feel like it's just too much and you can't do it, reach out for help. Okay? But those are definitely ways how we can, I want to say look negative subconscious in the eye, And I sing 404 too, Alicia. We can do it. We can't let this negative subconscious beat us, because it's been beating us for too long now. And I know y'all sick and tired of it, right? Every time you want to make a move or take a leap of faith in something, here goes negative subconscious coming right in. Loud, ghetto, and annoying. Just bust in the door. Don't even give a chance for it to marinate. Don't let higher self put in a word. I mean, it just comes right in full-fledged telling you no. And that's when you got to go and just stop it right at the door and say, listen, negative subconscious, I ain't got time for you today. Whatever shit you trying to cook up, I'm not believing it, because I will succeed. I will this, I will that. When you start to do that on a daily basis, negative subconscious will tone it down some. They definitely will tone it down some. They will try. It's real. It is real. Like, I'm just glad that we all could We all could relate to it. It definitely be ghetto though. I'll be like, what? I even had niggas subconscious try to creep in while higher self was talking there. I'm like, oh, you sneaky, sneaky. Like, no, it's not happening. Get out of here. Don't try to say it's higher self. Like, this is shit that I know people are going through, but some people are afraid to talk about it because I'm gonna tell you why. Everybody's afraid to talk about it because they're gonna be afraid that they're labeled as something is wrong with them. That's why a lot of people don't want to talk about it. You get what I'm saying? You know, spirituality is starting to come out now and being accepted, but there's still some people that still label it as something's wrong with you. So you are afraid to say it because you feel like nobody's not going to understand you. You go to a doctor and try to talk about it, they're going to try to give you Prozac. They're going to try to give you something. That ain't going to do nothing but make the negative subconscious talk 10 times louder than you than what it was doing regularly. So it is, you know, to feel comfortable in a platform or, you know, somewhere with other people that say, hey, I'm going through this, can feel comfortable, you know. But it's real, you know, and I want y'all to know that I'm here, and this, please listen to meditations, okay, and do your affirmations. Please do that. It's called, just do mental exercise on your mental, you know. Terrell said that to me. They have a lot of meditation things. You will be surprised, guys, what they have meditation stuff for. Just type it in. How to shut my negative subconscious up from talking. You put anything and it come in. Thank you, Pam. Yeah, for real. They be like, you know, crazy. I'm like, well, you know what? That's a sign. I'll just start going boo, like something crazy. Like, just leave me alone. I don't want all y'all around me anyway. I think that's an introvert and an empath. It's like we love people, but then we don't like people. We don't like a lot of people around us. Because I like people, but if becomes too much, I just be like, okay, y'all can leave now. I think it just be the energy. If it becomes overwhelming or is negative, I don't want it around me, you know. But I really hope that helps y'all too, because you know those negative thoughts is not cool, because it does trigger y'all anxiety. It triggers y'all depression. It triggers a lot of it, and honestly, it just trigger those things to make y'all be afraid. You know, maybe that's why I did the reading today about how you could be the best version of yourself. Some obstacles. Maybe that's why I did that today. So hope that helps y'all too. Good topic. I like this topic. It's good. Yeah, exactly, Monty. I love this topic. It's very good. I hope it helped y'all, right? To do y'all mental exercise work. Cause woo, it's hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's hard. Cause I was up 3, 4 in the morning going through it. The real and uncut of spirituality. Somebody has to talk about it. The real and uncut of spirituality. It gets real. That's why you gotta constantly pray. You gotta constantly put your prayers in. Constantly talk to the universe. Constantly talk to your guides, because it's real. Thank you, Imani. Appreciate you too. I appreciate y'all support on the platform. I do appreciate all of y'all a lot. Thank y'all. That y'all come on here, y'all come on TikTok, y'all be on the YouTube. Thank y'all so much. You said I'm gonna send you an email with business resources for you. I have forgot. Okay, thank you, Pam. Thank you very much. Yeah, Yali, I have to post more videos up. I'm not done yet. All of them are done. The only reason why I post them up because I didn't think I was gonna be able to come on live today. But yeah, I'll get the rest of them posted up. All right, I am going to get off this platform. I'm debating if I want to go on TikTok today or if I'm just going to close it off for today, because I don't want to be over my time today. It's already 4:09, and I say this all the time, and then I go over my time. So I don't know. Y'all know. I'm gonna give it a few minutes to process it. If I'm just gonna jump on here real quick, or just be done for today. But yeah, thank you to all, and the rest of your readings will be up later. Okay, I might jump on. I might jump on there. So y'all could probably catch me on there. Okay, guys? Thank y'all for stopping in though. You said last night you was up at 1:30 listening to affirmations. See, your negative subconscious was getting you too, right? They working hard though. Negativity working hard as hell to knock us all down, but we gonna win. We're gonna get the last laugh.